Hey, my name's Haley. I am sitting here next to a huge box pile from Costco and Target that I need to break down. I recently made some changes to my budgeting for groceries and re-upped my Costco membership and watched a ton of Costco Target hauls on YouTube and decided I'd like to do the same. I have a unique situation here. I live about an hour and a half from the nearest Safeway or big box store, Walmart, and even further away from things like Trader Joe's, Target, Costco. I'm talking like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 15 minutes, depending on the store. And I had a Costco membership for a long time when I lived in Hawaii. It was one of the only ways to buy affordable groceries there. And in, I think, 2019, when the pandemic was full force, hard to get toilet paper, things like that, I let my Costco membership lapse because I couldn't even order toilet paper, things like that, online and get it sent to me. And I wasn't about to go to the store at that time. Anyways, they've made some adjustments to their ordering. You can now order more things online, including frozen. Maybe you could back then, but I don't remember that being an option. And you know that the basic membership ends up being like $6 or $5 a month, and that's totally doable. Where I live right now, we have one small grocery store in town. We have a population of 700 here, again, in the middle of nowhere. So the fact that we have a grocery store that gets us the things that we need is fantastic, and I'm grateful for them. And they will also order me things that they don't carry regularly if I ask. So they're able to get me things like flat leaf parsley. I order oyster mushrooms and arugula from them occasionally. I do have to buy the full case that they order. So I'm talking like 6 to 8 plastic containers of arugula if I do decide to go that route. And I make it work. I will eat a ton of arugula and freeze the rest. Same with the oyster mushrooms. I kind of shred them up and freeze a bunch of them for when I want to use them. Anyhow, without utilizing these outside sources, my grocery bill has gotten pretty heavy. It's just me and my daughter, and sometimes I'm spending $600-700 a month to buy my groceries. And right now, eggs are about $8.99 a dozen. Sometimes they'll get in a certain brand that they don't have to charge so much for. Their supplier's not charging a lot, so those are $3.99, not so bad. Anyway, so I am going to share some of the things that I bought for the month of February from Target.com, which if you don't already know, their Target Red Card, you get 5% off, free shipping, and I get a lot of things sent to me that way, pantry items. And I've been doing that for a while. And then Costco, I did some meats. I've been getting Butcher Box for a while. I feel really good about grass-fed meats, things like that. I may go back to them, but I did get some things from Costco this time, and I'm going to probably start ordering some things from Misfits Market. I used to get some Imperfect Foods items, and I stopped ordering from them several years or a couple of years back. Now they don't deliver in my area, but Misfits Market does. I can get things like beets and even eggs from them now too. So anyway, here's my haul for February. Super fun box of noodles for my 13-year-old. She really likes a couple of noodles, but those have some crazy ingredients in them, including TBHQ. So we compromised. I spent a lot more than those noodles on these. This was $16.99 for 8 packs. Still, for a quick, fun noodle dish, I was willing to do that. This year I've made a decision not to buy anything other than groceries for my home unless absolutely necessary. I did buy these 2 small storage containers to make individual sized lasagnas. Another thing my daughter likes to make for herself or heat up for herself when I don't make homemade dinner is lasagna. These containers were $8.99 for 2 of them at Target, and the small individual sized lasagnas that I can buy locally are about $9.50 a piece, and they're about half the size, I'd say, of this one thing here. All right, more Target stuff. Got a big old thing of cat food. $11.99. Lasagna noodles, probably $3.29 maybe. 8 ounces of barbecue potato chips for $2.29. Veggie straws, I think $3.29, something like that. Those are both things my daughter will take in her lunches. I'm that mom that makes you put them in little individual plastic bags. And then we've got flossers and 3 more things of beans. These are $1.59 a piece. And a can of shredded chicken. I'm gonna use that to make like a keto crust and see how I like it. Let me show you the bean soup I'm working on. All right, so from Amazon, we got some organic ashwagandha root powder from India. Price was $14.94, it's quite a bit there. And then from Target, I got Pine Sol, which is not something I usually get. It was super cheap. I think it was like, well, let me check here. It was, well, $4.99. Someone I was watching puts it in their laundry occasionally, and I thought I would do that for things like dog bedding and stuff for the occasional gross mess. Got some mouthwash. This is a lot of mouthwash for $3.69. Epsom salt, my local grocery store. I can get a bag that's maybe half the size for $7.99. It's the cheapest. This was $3.69. And it's sort of like something I require. It's the occasional Epsom salt bath. Just some basic cheap bleached flour, unbleached flour for baking. My daughter loves to bake cookies for her friends a lot. Beans, and for that mixed bean soup that I'm making. Those were $1.59, and then a splurge avocado oil mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise, and I like to use it to make all kinds of dressings, but I am avoiding seed oils. So this avocado oil, free-range eggs, vinegar, salt, lime, citric acid, lime oil. Ingredients that I can feel good about. More dry goods. I don't remember the exact price of everything, but I'll put my monthly, costs at the end of the video. I think this Easy Protein jerky here was maybe $13.50. This large thing of LaCroix, however you want to say it, I think it was about $13.49. And I want to say at my local grocery store for about half of that amount, it's probably about $11.50. Granola bars, 64 of these guys for $11.50. Chocolate chips, huge bag from our baking habit. It was probably about $11.50. And maple syrup, I am not buying, I don't usually want to buy any white sugar these days, so I like this better. It is more expensive, probably $13.50 there. And then necessary lady supplies, $17.50. Okay, so I am super excited that Costco now ships cold things. And yeah, let's get into this. My daughter, very into avocado toast these days, and this is a new item I have not tried. Saw mixed reviews on texture for frozen avocados, but I did hear some people say it's good for avocado toast, so she'll stop breaking the bank with her avocado habits there. And this is way bigger than I thought it was. I did not check the ounces when I bought it, but I want to say this thing of kimchi was like $11, maybe $13, and it is a huge amount of kimchi. So I will probably be sharing this. Also, pro tip, if the texture is hard for you, I like to take batches of this and blend it to make kind of a sauce and still get the probiotic benefits and the flavor. Lunch supplies, again for the kiddo. A bunch of ham, Canadian bacon. I got ground beef. I've been buying Butcher Box for quite a while. I have some feelings about not getting all grass-fed stuff, but I did that this time. I got 2 containers of this ground beef, 80/20, for a pretty good deal. I don't remember off the top of my head. And a huge thing of cheese. I'm so cheap, I'm gonna shred some of this and slice this myself. This whole thing was $19.99. Looks pretty good. I got another small box of frozen items. Looks like this is just the chicken. I got a thing of the chicken. I love having this around. I haven't been a Costco shopper for a few years now, but I miss this product here. $21.99 for a huge thing of chicken breast. I love to put this stuff in the crock pot with lemon and capers to do like a lemon piccata thing or a chicken piccata thing, or taco seasoning and do shredded taco meat. Anyway, that's all I've got today at the house. So this is my big pot of beans. I put all the beans I had in my house and the dry beans I've just recently ordered for $1.59 a pound, and I have a massive amount. So I have beans for life perhaps. And if anyone has any good recipes, let me know. My daughter does not love the idea of eating a bunch of beans, but I think I can get creative and make them good. All right, so dollars spent at Target, $76.70, and Costco, $185.57. I also did buy some dog food, dog food for about $36, which I didn't show in the video. I also re-upped my Thrive Market membership, which I'm not sure if I will keep that much more than a year. Usually, last time I had it, I ended up with just lots of backup condiments. So we'll see how that goes. But when I get the box, I'll show you that too. Bye.